'cause I'm dreaming.
Go out on the weekends, I barely. Peace and prosperity. Drinking, not heavy. She can't stop texting me. I don't know how she sweating me.
What's up, everybody? Your boy, DopeToys NY, back at it again. Took a little break. I got a quick unboxing for you. You guys saw that I did the Panthro and Jackalman. So I got the 2-pack here. I just got this in from eBay. I want you to check this out. Let me put you on a stand. There you go. I just got this in from eBay. I wanted to show you real quick. That's the 2-pack. Sight. Look how dirty I got done. Very, very dirty. This is what I received off of eBay today. I had to open this already. It wasn't a total shock. But, yeah, that's that. Just goes to show the shady things that do go on. Just wanted to show that real quick. I thought it was, you know, it's humorous. I'll get the money back. PayPal covers you. And it's just funny to me. The guy's actually from New York. Go figure. All right, let me get back to you. I told you it was time for, actually, yeah, it's time for more of a Legends collection. I've been away for a little bit. I had a ton going on around the house. The pool is turning out to be a project. I mean, that should have went without saying, but things have gone sideways with that. But things are back on track now, and I'll get it done. And I promised you guys the next video would be the collection, which I'm kind of happy to show now because I've recently got some things done, but I'll talk about it as I do the walkthrough. Give me a minute and I'll get back to you. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, here we go. We'll start over here in this section. I wanted to start over here pretty much to show this off. It's my first attempt at a diorama. It's really a shelf it's like a shelf covering. I just wanted to, you know, dress up the shelves because I thought the rest of them kind of were looking bland altogether. And obviously it's not perfect. The next one will get better. I kind of just did it on my own. I didn't look up any way to do it. So that was my result. And, you know, I didn't look up any of the techniques. Now that I see the technique, the next one will be a lot cooler. I might even just replace this one in the end. But it came out good for what it is. And as far as Legends go, you see I'll start doing, I wanted to do that for my Spider-Mans. Some are missing. Some I didn't have. I just ordered a Pizza Spider-Man actually, which is one of the Legends that I was still chasing. And I'll end up putting him up on top. And then I think I have a couple downstairs. I'm not sure which ones. And then I even got I actually have Spider-Man in the main collection too. And the Revotech is over here. Ton of Spider-Man. He was my favorite character growing up. And I guess, yeah, a lot of these were not out for the last video, if any of you saw that. They were all put away. I didn't have room for them. I only had the 2 shelves, and as you see here, I've added on. Moving on to that Hobby Lobby fire escape setup. I have a lot of my New York based comic book heroes, Defenders, and like I said, Spider-Man. A lot of Spider-Man villains. I have a whole, I don't have all of them, I don't think, but I have a lot of the Rogues Gallery. I know for sure I'm missing a Dr. Octopus, but just to get into what I've done here, Chameleon is on a Purple Man body. Hammerhead is on the body that came with Chameleon. And then up here, I have J. Jonah Jameson in a pickle. He's tied up by the Kingpin. And he's on the Agent Coulson body from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I believe. And then up here, you got, this is definitely new, Tombstone from the Homecoming wave. And I don't think I had the Kingpin either. He's an older Toy Biz one that I had gotten. And then I think I had Iron Fist and I was waiting on Luke Cage. And he's also the old Toy Biz one. I wanted him for the Mojo part to build a figure. Jack-O-Lantern and Lady Beetle are suspended. And then this is also obviously new. Cosmic Spider-Man. Excuse the shadows here. Nothing I can do about it. Also from the Homecoming wave. Cosmic Spider-Man was like one of my favorite storylines growing up. Like I said, I was huge into Spider-Man, and I just thought it was so cool when he became the most powerful being. And up there, he's up there with the Watcher and Odin and the Destroyer. So I guess those are like the godly beings, and they're up on the top shelf over there. The Watcher is a little statue. He's not. I would like to get the Marvel Select eventually. We got kind of out of order here, but so moving down, I have the Toy Biz Elektra, and this is the Mezco 112 Daredevil. I don't have a Marvel Legends Daredevil. The red suit one is cool, but since I have this already, I don't see myself going for it. I repositioned my Punisher out of, he was in that comic book pose where he was facing the wall like it was a window. Bullseye and Morbius, using SO Hunter's thumbtack technique. Which is really the same way I suspend my characters like these, is pretty much just using thumbtacks, but I use a little fishing line and, you know, get them posed. That one's up there, just thumbtacks too. Shout out to the SO Hunters. Moving on down, I have, this is probably really shaky, I apologize. I have a Lizard, Dr. Connors, Electro, and then, like I said, that's the Regal Tech Spider-Man, Spider-Girl, and Silk. Moving over to the guys I showed you already, Black Suit, Edge of Universe, or Edge of Madness, I think the one crouched down is. Why am I not remembering these names? Miles Morales. That's also the Homecoming Wave, that's the homemade suit. And Scarlet Spider is the last one, I believe. Moving on up here, also they're preying on the Spider-Man, obviously, more Rogues Gallery. Kraven, Sandman, Boomerang, and Mysterio is back there. I don't know how well I'm getting him because I can't really see the camera. And then there's actually more Spider-Man, and these are actually pretty much main villains. I'm going to cut here because I got to, actually, let me move into some villains. Fine, I'll be fine over here before I cut. Galactus is Marvel Universe. He's not the Build-A-Figure. He's electric. He talks. I just don't want to knock him down. I really can't even reach him right now. More Spider-Man villains. Hobgoblin and Carnage. And then this is new to me. Probably old to some of you. The Toy Biz Blackheart. I just got him yesterday, I believe, or the day before. I got a couple of Skrull soldiers taking or firing upon whomever. Taskmaster. Now I'll have to cut because I don't want to make too many shadows and I need to reposition. So, alright, I think I'm in a little better position here. So the Skrulls we mentioned, to me, Blackheart is new. Taskmaster, Scorpion, which is not technically a legend, it's one of those old Spider-Man figures. So was that Lizard I showed before. Toy Biz Ultron, which to me looks much more like the comic, and I like him better than the movie version, or MCU. Here I have, this is new to me, I didn't have Red Skull before. I did have the AIM Soldiers, and Crossbones I don't think I had. He's the old Toy Biz, he's not the exclusive one, but you know, he's cool. Shocker, Thunderbolts variant or issue or whatever you call it. That was actually my first Shocker. That's before I even knew there was a variant. I got that one. So whatever. I forget which version of Spider-Man this is. I had to throw him into the battle just to make sense of having these Spider-Man villains, and I didn't want to move them all because you'll see there's some on the other side, or Green Goblin's over there. Vision. And actually suspended is Nova, and Flish, I believe, is the guy he comes with. See if I can get a better view of these guys. Well, it looks like they're suspended or whatever. Same thing with the Spider-Gwen. She's webbing to a thumbtack. 2099 is using the SO Hunters because he's a jumper. He's got like rocket boots. He doesn't use spider webs from what I understand. That version anyway. Vision and Darkhawk. Ant-Man Build-A-Figure, Ant-Man 6-inch, Ant-Man 3 3/4 is new to me. And then this one, I forgot what it came with. It came with something else. I think Black Widow Selects or something like that. War Machine. Like I said, the Spider-Man. Hulk, obviously not a legend. It's a Kotobukiya statue. I don't like the way the legends do Hulk. Captain Britain, Miss Marvel. Here you have Deadpool. He's kind of like the centerpiece. He's just chilling. He's enjoying his taco. I'm glad I got that for this video. I had lost that taco for a few days. I don't know, well, this place was a mess. It still kind of is. That's from the Lady Deadpool. If anybody needs the Lady Deadpool figure, I don't really mess with the 3 3/4. I just wanted the squirrel. See, Deadpool's dropped his weapon just to enjoy his taco. Winter Soldier. I finished the Build-A-Figure for the Hulkbuster. I forgot which piece it was. I didn't want the figure, so I ended up ordering just a piece. Suspended is Falcon and Red Robin. What the hell is this little guy's name? He's all suspended on his own wire. Wasp and Mark 47, whichever the Civil War version was. Kind of looks like he's popping out of the Hulkbuster in a way. Thor, Namor, and the, what is this thing called? The Mandroid? I ordered that offline. I got a good price on one of these Facebook groups. I have extra arms because I have the soldiers, but that's really the only pieces I had. Hawkeye, Deathlock, and Ghost Rider with the Steve Tangi chain. I don't know how well you can see that. And he's on the Danny Ketch bike, which is just my favorite version. Doctor Strange in Spirit Mode. Black Panther and Captain America. Scarlet Witch here in the front. Let me cut camera again and get another angle. Alright, I think this is where I left you guys off. Getting onto this side, some villains. Tiger Shark and Bulldozer. I'm trying to move this light. I'm getting too many shadows. Absorbing Man. The Thanos Build-A-Figure I also got off one of those Facebook trading groups. Mandarin. I didn't have him before. This whole section back here is new. The MODOK Build-A-Figure to me is new, which I just bought complete. Scourge. Baron Zemo and his Hydra agents. One is Toy Biz and one is Hasbro. I have a couple more of those. I just don't really... I like the fact that I left some room here in a couple spots to expand. I had, if I'm not mistaken, the first video I only had this shelf. So even this shelf alone, I've gotten a lot more and even big figures in the collection. So everything's a little tighter. I don't think I showed you guys my Venom, which looks like he's kind of falling over. Because I have those tendrils made for him, so I guess that prevented him from falling all the way. I'm going to have to look into that in a second. So that's that. Let me move on this way and show you my pickups over here. I got the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Dread Knight. I got I think this is Series 2 of Toy Biz, so these are really old. Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom. I gotta work this pose. I know it looks crazy right now, but I really like that version of the Human Torch. I remember the comic books being drawn like that, with those tiny little lines all over him. The Thing, and you see Invisible Woman right there. Just kidding. I don't have an Invisible Woman. She's not playing a trick. I am waiting for that Walgreens exclusive to hit locally, and I'll pick that one up and I'll put that with these guys. So these two shelves are new, pretty much for X-Men. Over here we have some big villains. We got the Sentinel Build-A-Figure and the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure, who was down here before, but now I have the room to. I'm sorry. Look, I apologize about the shadows. I can't be holding the light and the camera. Mojo Build-A-Figure, who I actually built because I have all the figures in that wave. Some of them weren't too hot. That Mark II Iron Man is not the coolest thing, but I did finish that with the figures. Onslaught Build-A-Figure with the Magneto head because he's just way cooler. That is not a Legend. That's a Marvel Select Magneto. Moving up here. This is going to be difficult for me because I put track lighting, so it's going to create shadows, but I guess you can still see. Build-A-Figure Juggernaut back there. Strife. This is an old Pyro. I don't even know if that's a Legend, but I just got that today or yesterday or something like that. And the Toy Biz Mystique, who had a Mojo Build-A-Figure part. And moving into my X-Men, Polaris. The Toy Biz Bishop is new to me back there. Warlock Build-A-Figure is back there. Cable. Jean Grey or Dark Phoenix. Psylocke with the BS blades that I made for her, and then I ordered this from a guy on Facebook too. I can get his name if anybody needs it for her little psychic head power thingy, which I thought was cool. Series 4 Beast, must have. Thankfully, I mean not thankfully, but if I didn't have him, free comic book day yesterday, I saw my local guy had one, and I could have got a good price on that, but I had him already. Professor X in wheelchair, knockoff Jubilee. I know it's controversial, not everybody's into it, but for Jubilee I did it, and I couldn't be happier, to be honest. And then the elusive Cyclops that I know a lot of people are still chasing. The Blackbird Jet with a 5-inch version of Storm, which I just had to order just to pilot my Blackbird. And I don't have a Storm. This is that old Archangel. I forget, it's an older figure, but I did those custom wings. I put a nice mirror finish on them. It's not showing too great right now. Let's see if I could enhance that at all. It's hard to tell. They look pretty good in person though. You know, it's not perfect, but pretty cool. Let me cut video to get you the other side. Alright, so here we have the other side of the X-Men shelf. Start over here with Iceman, Juggernaut Wave, Wolverine. It's hard to get on camera. Kitty Pryde with Blackheart, I think is the name of that little dragon. On her shoulder. Colossus is back there. Toy Biz Longshot, who is a Mojo Build-A-Figure. Sorry about the shadows. Rogue from the Juggernaut. Havoc from the Juggernaut Wave, Sunfire from Warlock Wave, and X-23 3 3/4, which is, like I said, I don't really collect, but she fits in there. I just made her like the kid version. Dazzler back there. That's my X-Men. And then Build-A-Figure Brood. These are the old Toy Biz Build-A-Figure. No, they weren't Build-A-Figure, sorry. They're the Broodlings, but they were regular little figures. This one I did the hot glue in his mouth to try to make it look like saliva. Then back there, Lady Deathstroke, I believe is her name. Toy Biz Mr. Sinister, which is pretty sought after. Really cool figure. And then behind him, Omega Red with the tentacle coming around. And he's up on thumbtacks. So I think I showed you what I've got displayed. I'm going to take some more video and, you know, let you guys see some other angles or maybe anything you missed. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I know I've been away. For anyone that kind of, you know, I've got a couple of people that really pay attention. Like I said, things going on. We're getting it all sorted out, and I'll be back to this stuff. I've definitely got some new stuff that I can unbox because I haven't been on top of that stuff either. And I'll get back to you guys. Here's kind of a point of view shot of what I see. I mean, a lot of those videos I'm up on a ladder trying to shoot these guys. I'm down here. This is ground level. Here's my setup. I have my drafting table here. I'll get into all the stuff on the drafting table in a second. Like I have my hands up to, I mean I can see everything, you know, everything's on display just like, you know, you can see it all from ground level. But just to show you, this is how big everything really is. Sorry about the light in the way, but like I said, I'll get into what I have coming up, I guess, as far as legends go. I just got in a couple legends, and let me put this on a tripod for that. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That's my Marvel Legends collection as of right now. For the most part, I have a few things laying around right here that don't have a place yet. I'm trying to put it together in my head, or a few of these are flying characters, and getting them up there is kind of a pain in the ass to do it the way I do it, so I've just neglected to do so, but I'm going to get to it. I have, this one actually has to be dusted off because the drilling and stuff I was doing to put up the shelves. The Beetle, this is also from the Homecoming wave. This is the male version. I'm going to go by the fire escape setup, right dangling kind of by the female Beetle. This is an old Toy Biz Silver Surfer. Also, this will be up by Cosmic Spider-Man and up with those cosmic beings, I'm guessing. I have an X-Men villain to hang. That's Danger. It was, I think the story was that the Danger Room came to life and became a villain. That's what I've got finished. I'm close on this fella. I'm sure a lot of you wanted to see this. At least I have half of it done. The Vulture. Lighting isn't great. Let me see if I turn this on. It's a little better. The Vulture. Build-A-Figure. I'll show you some of the articulation. This part of the wing moves forward and backwards independently of the propeller, and that rotates. So that's pretty cool. I saw a scene in the movie where he was descending. This doesn't rotate the same way, but he would be descending that way, and still the propeller would be functional. This part of the wing articulates. These are all separate parts, and this articulates this way and out. So if you want to have a swooping Vulture, you have a swooping Vulture. These things are really cool. I've seen a bunch of people crying about the idea to build a vehicle idea. I think it's awesome. I think this is a great representation. Another Build-A-Figure. Come on. I mean, they're cool. Some of them are cool. And even, honestly, since Hasbro's taken over, there are less cool ones. I think the Toy Biz ones were cooler. They were a lot bigger and more, I don't know, it was more for the eye, to me anyway. But more ideas with the articulation. They fold up, they fold away. He can cover himself, shield himself however he needed to, especially if I had the other wing, it would be much better. Really cool, man. I like the idea. I'd like to see more. Professor X hover chair, I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, I think it's a cool figure. I don't know how close I can get you closer on the head sculpt. I think is really cool. The visor does not go up, but it's still cool looking. It's really a cool sculpt. The figure itself, this pops right off. Does it pop right off? Been a couple days since I put this on. Yeah, it pops right out through a peg. Where did I put? He comes with a little stand actually to help him stand up. Mine's a little awkward because I'm obviously missing half of it. But I can't. Oh, here it is. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll cut that. Maybe not. Comes with a stand that slots into the bottom of the wings. And maybe I can get him to stand for you. Doesn't, yeah, he's way off balance. Alright. Well, I apologize for not having him complete. I'm working on it. I need the Moon Knight and I need the movie suit Spider-Man. And the reason I didn't jump on all of them at one time was because I kind of want something to hunt in the wild. To me, lately, it's been like walking into my Toys R Us or my Walgreens or my Walmart is just to bore. I mean, it's sad to say. I have anything I need. The 40th anniversary stuff, I have doubles of the ones I want. I actually got to open my R2 or one of my R2s, and so I'm kind of good on that. I'm hoping that I see it like Mikey's action figures and a couple other people have Wave 2. I believe it's Wave 2 in hand, but I'm also seeing them post them in the Black Series. They're not on 40th cards. I thought Wave 2 was going to come on 40th cards and have the Tusken Raider and the Jawa. So I'm hoping that those are old ones, but Wave 2 of those I'll be anticipating, and I'm hoping those come soon. But I only have a couple of Homecoming Legends to collect, which, you know, at the end of the day, it's my fault. I had to jump on it early, so who's to blame but me? And speaking of, just got this added to my collection. Adam Warlock. This is from the next wave of Guardians of the Galaxy figures. Not a lot of people are holding this right now. In this country, anyway. I'm in the States. Somebody in one of my Facebook groups that I follow posted a link that was a direct add link, so it was directly added to my cart when I clicked the link. I have Amazon Prime, so I guess they rushed the order and nobody was checking street dates, and I hit the link and it came through. He had links for everything. I'm a little upset I didn't jump on a couple more of these sooner. I definitely could have dealt with that that Ex Nihilo and that Death's Head and what's her name? Damn, I just saw the movie 2 nights ago. I'm just a burnout. Gamora's sister. It's just escaping me right now. Sorry. I could have dealt with a couple more of these sooner. They all look pretty cool in these pictures. Looks like a lot of them have that metallic paint finish, which is really cool. I'd probably even get that new Rocket. And then at that point, I'm in so far that I need the Mantis, and I'll get that whole wave, I'm sure. Another Star-Lord, just what I needed. Sarcasm. Another Gamora. But yeah, so, and that's, again, my fault. I had to jump on it early. This one, the Homecoming wave, I paid retail. It was $20. This one I did pay a little markup. I think I paid $28. So that's on me for just being that type of person and feeling the need to jump on things before. So, what I just dropped, oh, there we go. Really cool figure. Just don't know where to put him. I don't really even know anything about the character, but the figure is freaking awesome. I know you've all, or most of you, have seen this guy already. The Agent Venom. I'll get him displayed. I love Venom in the first place, but I don't know much about the newer stuff. I was like a 80s baby, so, you know, all that's relevant. Another cool figure, but I don't know anything about the character. I think it's a superhero, but it definitely looks villainous to me. Really cool figure, though. And just being a fan of Venom, obviously. I also have the X-Force Wolverine. I just don't know. I think he's got like dust on him. No place for him. He's got the metal claw replacements. Mine's not too neat because I like to put a little dab of hot glue just to keep everything in place. You can really only see it when I put them to the camera. But those claws are awesome. I ordered those off a guy on Facebook also. My I didn't highlight it, but my Legends, my Juggernaut Wolverine has the metal claws also. They slide in just the same. Another cool figure, just don't know where to put him. I guess he's just going to have to be a double Wolverine up there. And I think that's about that. I appreciate... Oh, I got these two. These Toy Biz... Cyclops Toy Biz. If anybody needs the figure, let me know. I'll let it go either cheap or we'll trade for something. I don't need the figure. I got it for the Sentinel arm because I would like to work on a Tri-Sentinel. I don't know if any of you read that Cosmic Spider-Man's arc. It ended with a Tri-Sentinel. Looking at it logistically, I think I can get it done. It might not look the greatest. I'll have to commission somebody to make a head sculpt And that top piece of the Sentinel is going to be the last one that I need. And that alone goes for like $80. So we'll see how I might just get the figure and have another Spider-Man. I got this yesterday, comic book day. Did not pay whatever price they were asking, $35. Definitely not. It's my boy Dark Tower Comics in Newburgh. If anybody's in New York, upstate, a little bit upstate, Newburgh, check out my boy Adam. Mention me. He knows me by name, Mark. Great dude. He'll definitely hook you up. He's not big on the Legends or anything like that. It was weird that he had this, but he told me he had it to come on in. But a lot of art toys and comic books, anything you need, you can even Google them or whatever. But I got Man-Thing. No idea where this is going to go, but I got it because free comic book day, and that's my boy, and I wanted to support. And something I didn't have. Might even go for trade. Who knows? Anybody need it? Let me know. Anybody, feel free to comment. Any comments, I appreciate any feedback. I appreciate the new followers. I appreciate anybody that follows. Check out my Instagram, DopeToysNY, or at DopeToysNY. And Syndicate Facebook group. A lot of you guys know me, Mark DeRosa. Post on there a lot. Marvel Legends Community is another Facebook page. Marvel Legends Collector is another Facebook page that I frequent. And this is where I find these links to get these figures early, so make sure you guys follow these guys. I don't know any of the admins or even Syndicate. I know a couple of those original 13 or whatever you call those, the founders. Shout out to D-Bag, who I just sent some figures to. Multiverse, I wanted the Ares build a figure. I'm not keen on the figures, so I sent him the figures from the wave that he needed. Shout out to D-Bag. Nathan Simmons, I neglected you this whole weekend, brother. I will be sending the DC icon that we spoke about to you. Shout out to Nathan Simmons. Big Kid Kingpin, I sent a comic book to. His package, he did message me. That arrived. He got that. So shout out to all of those guys. Everybody else that I'm cool with. Any new subscribers that I don't even know about. Shout out to you. And shout out to all those guys who shout me out. And shout out to people who do shout outs. That's it. I'll get back to you later in the week, hopefully. I got one idea for an unboxing. I guess I can give you a sneak peek of that. Got him, coach. That's that 3A Judge Death. I'm fucking batting 1,000 today. Oh, sorry for the F-bomb, but I'm batting 1,000 today. We're knocking stuff over. Judge Death 3A. I will be doing an unboxing of the set. I have all of them. I even have Judge Dredd's the Lawmaster. Lawmaster. I think that's the name of the bike. So that's probably going to be the next video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Later.
Against me. Against me. Because I'm dreaming.
Go out on the weekends, I barely. Peace and prosperity. Drinking, not heavy. She can't stop texting me. I don't know how she sweating me. Live bitches can't get with me. Niggas better stop testing me. Niggas can't break bread with me. She ain't on the same shit, young till her own. Aye. Kick her to the curb, if she ain't willing to learn, I'ma send her home. Grams in a Ziploc bag for the time that I spend alone, and I'm just getting stoned. Got green like Piccolo, you ain't talking money, then the convo short like Krillin though. Killing songs back to back, this killer roll. Nigga fuck a celebrity status. Long get my money, long cut me a check, I'ma cash it. I don't pay these niggas no mind, cause I can't write that off on my taxes. Headed to the bank just laughing, ironically I'm from the city of Cassius. I done met a lot of temporary people like I'm in the fucking temp service. If you ain't real, stay away, I encourage. All my niggas stay down inverted. Haters save your energy, conserve it. Keep your 2 cents, don't insert it. Check the blueprints, I'm in the building. Squad in the building, we turn up for certain. You spy on me, I am in your recent searches, nigga. What the hell is you telling me? When it comes to fame, nigga, I care the least. Freeloader screaming, share with me. We go way back, stay back. You especially on the weekends, I barely. Peace and prosperity. Drinking, not happy. She can't stop texting me. I don't know how she slimming me. Live bitches can't get with me. Niggas better stop testing me. Niggas can't break bread with me.
I am no guy, a king at the most, so just wait for my ride. The beast off the leash who invested some time with a hell of a grind. See, these hoes are not yours, and these hoes are not mine. Rolly buzz out, guess it happened on time. Believe in my niggas, I knew we were gon' shine. Shout out to my dogs, who invested some time. I'm one of a kind, but still on my grind. Don't start it or stop it. Jewelry's in my pocket, my bitch, she's on tropic. Pull up in that op, these bitches can't stop it. We want it, we cop it. On IG, I'm trending. My name is the topic. Pull up in that aw shit. He bugging, we awful. My flow, I be on it, don't see no components. RIP to LA. They know I component, they know I be on it. They say numbers don't lie. Including exponents, my niggas got work. Ain't talking deployment. I come make your appointment, she rub me like ointment.
What the hell is you telling me?
Come again.
When it comes to fame, nigga, I care the least.
I swear I do.
Freeloader screaming, share with me.